Hello, my name is Anushka Arungurve. I am going to tell you about EC2 autoscaling service. So let's see what autoscaling service means. Autoscaling monitor your application and automatically adjust capacity to maintain steady and predictable performance at the lowest possible cost. Using AWS autoscaling, it is easy to set up your application, scaling for multiple resources across multiple services in a minute. Here you can see the example. You can scale it and scale out the number of instances as per your requirement. Here the minimum size number are 1 and maximum is up to auto scaling group, which is size 4. So you can scale it and scale out the number of instances according to your need. Now, what are the benefits of adding Amazon EC2 autoscaling to your application? Amazon EC2 autoscaling can detect where an instance is unhealthy. If it is recognized as unhealthy, it can automatically terminate your instance and launch an instance and replace with it. One of the way to maximize the benefits of AWS Cloud is Amazon EC2 autoscaling. You can also configure Amazon EC2 autoscaling to use multiple availability zones. If one availability zone becomes unavailable, Amazon EC2 autoscaling can launch instance is another one. It is provide you a better cost management. You can increase or decrease the number of EC2 instances as per your requirement. So you can automatically leverage the number of AWS services with the less cost. Now, steps for creating EC2 autoscaling. There are 4 steps for creating EC2 autoscaling. First one is you have to create an EC2 instance. Then you have to create an AMI for that server. AMI stands for Amazon Machine Image. Then you have to create and launch configuration for the server with the help of autoscaling group. So let's see. So this is our AWS management console. So first step is EC2 create an EC2 instance. So we are going to create an EC2 instance. In services you can see EC2. So the new dashboard will be open. And in EC2 management console you have to scroll down. Here is the option of launch instance. Then you have to launch the instance. There are 7 steps to create an EC2 instance. So first step is to choose an Amazon Machine Image. So I am going to choose an Ubuntu server which is free tier. Now the second step is choose an instance type. I have chosen instance type for general purpose which is free tier. Then next step is configure instances. Then you have to add storage and tags. Then you have to configure the security group. You can create a new security group as well as you can select an existing security group. I'm going to create a new security group. Then review and launch. You have to click on launch. So there is the option for selecting an existing key pair or create a new key pair. So I am going to choose an existing key pair and click on going to launch instance. You can see our instance is now launching. Then click on view instances. You can see this our instance status is initializing. So let's wait for a few minutes until our EC2 instances get ready. The status is still pending. Let's wait for some minute. Now you can see our status is running. So let's rename our EC2 instance as demo server. Okay. So we have done with our first step. Now our second step is create an AMI for that server. So let's create an AMI for this demo server. So for creating AMI, you have to select the instance which I have already selected. Then in actions, you have to go to image and here is the option of create image. So here is the image name. Let's give name as server 1. Okay. And click on the create image. our image has been created, we have to close. So if you want to see your image, in image drop down you have option of AMI. You can see our image is still creating, our status is pending. So let's wait until our status is available. Wait for few minutes. If status is available, then our second step will be completed. Within a minute, the status will be available, and then we will done with our second step. It is due to slow internet. If your internet speed is fast, your status will be available within a second. So let's wait for a minute. So you can see that our status is now available. So we are done with our second step, which is create an AMI. Now our third step is to create a launch configuration for the server. So in the auto scaling option, you will be see the launch configuration option. Now we are going to create a launch configuration. Here you can see the same window like while you are creating EC2 instance, but now we have to go with my AMIs, in which you have to select your AMI which you have just created. Then we are going to choose our instance type. Here are configuration details. We are going to name our configuration as server 1. Then next step, add storage. We have to add security groups, and we are going to review. You can see the details, and you are going to create a launch configuration. I am going to choose an existing key pair and create a launch configuration. Now we have done with our third step, that we have created a launch configuration which is server 1. Now the last step, which is create an auto scaling group using this launch configuration. So we are going to create an auto scaling group using that configuration. Let's name it as server 1 group. Okay. We are going to start with number of instances 2. We are going to use 2 number of instances. You can create according to you. The VPC I am going to set it as default, and you have to create subnet according to your choice, and click on next configuration. Now there are 2 options to create auto scaling group. These are 2 scaling policies. First, you have to keep this group at its initial size, and second, you have to use scaling policies to adjust your capacity. So I am going to keep this group at its initial size. Then configuration tag, no need to add key. I am going to review. Here you are seeing the details. Group name is server 1 group size is 2, minimum and maximum group size is 2. So click on create an auto scaling group. So you can see your auto scaling group has successfully created. So we are done with our fourth step. Okay. Now this is our auto scaling group. So let's go to EC2 dashboard. So now, as you have already seen, the first time we have created only one instance which is named as demo server, and now we have created auto scaling group and then you will see that the number of instances will be 3. Okay, so these are number of instances after creating the auto scaling group. So let's rename it as instance 1 and instance 2. Okay, so you can scale your instances automatically. It will be scaled by EC2. So now let's see EC2 EC2 adjust it or not. So let's terminate our one instance state. Okay, just wait for a minute, our status is checking. Just refresh the page. Okay, so I'm going to delete or terminate one instance, and then we can check that with the help of auto scaling the instance will be automatically created. Okay, so in action I'm going to terminate this. Yes, terminate. So wait for a few minutes to see the instance state is terminate. So you can see here are only two instances running. Our demo server which will be created by us, and instance 1 which will be created after creating our auto scaling. So now see here in auto scaling group, you can see the number of instances is 2. Okay, so now let's again go to EC2 dashboard. EC2 dashboard, and now you can see here the running instances are 3. Okay, just wait. Here you can see demo server instance 1, and this one is created now when I have terminated my instance 2, which is this. Then this is created automatically by auto scaling, so we can rename it as I2. Okay, so if instance get terminated, it is having minimum request 2, so it has to create another instance, and it has created another one, so new instance is initialized. Okay, this is the task of auto scaling. Thank you.